Hey there Harvey Nators, it's your boy HK here, back at Harvey's Hangout on your favourite day, Thursday. For today's video, I thought we'd have a little fun. I thought we'd do a 20 questions challenge where you could get to know me a bit more. I got a bunch of different friends to send in some questions to me because I really just couldn't really think of what to answer. That sounded like an egotistical maniac. So yeah, I got some of my friends to ask me some questions. We're gonna answer them for you today so you can get to know a bit more of moi. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe, to like, to comment, follow the social medias, boom, and let's have a little kiki. Let's dig in. So guys, our first question is, aside from London, what city would you choose to live in? I would probably say to you in the UK, it'd probably be Manchester because I love the Northerners and I've been in Manchester quite a lot. I have quite a few friends up there. I absolutely adore it. I always have iconic times there. Very good people, very good times, and you can't really knock it, can you? If it was somewhere though that was a different city, I'd either live in Paris or I went to a small place called Pai in Thailand a couple years back, and that was my everything. And if you could give me the hashtag simple life, Nicole and Paris realness, it's literally just reggae music, hammocks, weed and motorbikes. I'm living. Our second question of our challenge is, who is your all-time #1 music artist? Now, I'm sure you figured out by now I'm a huge music kid, so that is not a simple answer. There are two. We have one, which is Adele, and Adele is my motherfucking queen since I've been about 11 years old. We stan Rolling in the Deep changed my life. My second artist, I would say, is Lauryn Hill. I fell in love with her when I was about 17 years old. And if you never heard the miseducation of Lauryn Hill, educate yourself, listen to it, it's incredible. It just changed my world. I heard that album for the first time and it knocked me off my socks, bitch. And to this day, I still play it most days. It's my Bible, it's my spiritual holy grail, it's my everything. So yeah, we stan. Our third question is, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? I would say to you that is a smack bang easy question. It's been the same since I've been little, and let me tell you, if I could be a superhero, I would have telekinesis. I absolutely love the thought of controlling physical objects with your mind. I think that's incredible. 11, realness, we stan. Yeah, simple. If you really think there is a better superpower, I'd love to challenge you on it because it blows my mind. We live. I wish it was real because I would love to fucking have it. By the way, yes, I know I'm giving you an 80s fantasy right now. You better work, Cyndi Lauper realness. Yes, mama. Our fourth question is, would you rather give up chocolate or smoking? Now, firstly, I'm gonna say, I don't promote smoking because it's bad for your lungs, but I'm a smokeaholic, honey. And I have tried to cut down, I'm still trying to cut down.
I would rather eat chocolate.
But no, definitely smoking. It's a worse habit. And to be honest with you, it's more realistic. I'm gonna quit smoking soon rather than chocolate. It'll probably be my little go-to throughout all my life. It's my medicine, do you know what I mean? Guys, please give a like if you love chocolate like I do. Hey! And don't even try and ask me what my favourite chocolate is because that is impossible. Our next question is, what book are you currently reading? Now, I love a book myself and I am currently reading The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and can I say to you, I've almost finished it. I've been on it for like a month on and off, but it is absolutely amazing. It's probably my top 3 books I've ever read in my life. It's written by Stephen Covey and he's an absolute psychological mastermind. It's incredible. If you want to have a different paradigm shift in your life, read this book. It's banging. Our 6th question is, what was the last TV show you binge watched? To be honest with you, in the earlier lockdown, I was binging a lot more. Then I kind of got a bit stuck. I've been watching documentaries more. I recently watched the Celebrity Circle with my sister, and I'm not normally a fan of reality TV, but I gagged for it. It was everything. You need to watch Sam Thompson and Pete Wicks play Rachel Riley because that gagged me. And then other than that, I decided a few weeks ago that I really need to go through an entire cycle of watching all 7 seasons of The Golden Girls. So I'm currently on that. I think I'm on like near season 3, and that's hilarious. It's also made me a big B. Arthur stan. It's an iconic comedy show. You gotta watch it. It's a good time laugh. Our 7th question is, what's your favourite moment in your life so far? That's a bit of a broad question. I travelled to America in 2018 on my own for the summer. There was a day in Chicago. It was like mid-July. I'm lying to you, it was literally July 16th. I'll never forget this day. And I would say to you that was the day of like my spiritual kind of awakening in life. I'm a very spiritual, mindful person. I meditate a lot. I try to be really in my zone there. It's the fondest memory I ever had, and I like to do this thing where I do like frog leaps through little waves in water. It's like my little thing, and I was laying there and it just kind of gave me a big epiphany, and then I discovered this book called The Power of Now, and it all happened in one day, and it was just like, I don't think I've ever learned so much in one day of my life, and it was amazing. Probably that. Our next question is, what's your current favourite Spotify playlist? Now, I love that I got asked this because I recently switched from Apple Music to Spotify, but Apple Music literally shot me in the pussy, and they shut down my account, so I could not remember any of my playlists, and I built them for years, so I was raging. So I like to try and have as many playlists as I can, where I do it like by genres and then by different vibes and settings and whatever the key is. I've been rebuilding them this week, and I currently have a Let's Dance playlist, which is all like groovy, fun music, and the other one is like my old R&B playlist, and I've been listening to that a lot, and I've been working out to it a lot. So probably the old R&B one. It's a close two. Slay. It's just my vibe going through. I mean, I either feel sexy and flawless, or I just want to feel a bit groovy. I feel like this jumper's giving me a groove.
Get into the groove, boy, you got to prove your love to me.
That's probably really out of tune, but we love Madonna. God, I'm sweating in this room, by the way. My mum does not know how to turn the heating off in her house, and I am dripping in it. Our next question is, what is your favourite and least favourite place you've been to and why? That's actually a really hard question. From everywhere I've been travelling-wise to different countries, I can't lie to you, they've all been pretty banging, to be honest. I've had some great moments. I maybe say Chicago. Chicago, I spent about 13 days there. That was just incredible, to be honest with you. An amazing, amazing time. So much happened, and I explored Chicago, honey. That was so fun. Or if not, I would say I went to the very top north of Sweden, in the Arctic Circle, called Abisko, and I saw the Northern Lights, and I discovered I love the frozen Arctic world. It was my everything. So maybe there, it was just so beautiful. Literally so beautiful. You only had like 5 hours of daylight, and can't lie to you, I lived for it. But my least favourite, I'd say the country was beautiful, and I had an amazing trip. It was a drunken, messy holiday to Morocco and, Marrakesh. I would just say the culture there, though, it just wound me up because they love to take money. And let me tell you, Thailand and other places, they take your money, but not like Marrakesh. There was a moment where me and my friends, we were all going to the airport, and they just pushed us too far. They ripped us off so bad with transport, and we were done with it. So maybe there, but I don't know, it's hard because it was still an amazing place and beautiful people, and it was incredible at the same time. And our next question is, 3 people dead or alive, who would you invite to a dinner party? It'd probably be my 3 role models in life, which is Oprah Winfrey, it goes without saying, an absolute icon, incredible human being, the Dalai Lama, and Eckhart Tolle. And for those of you who don't know him, he's basically the author of The Power of Now, A New Earth, and Stillness Speaks. He's just an amazing spiritualist, mindful coach, and writer. Our next question is, if you had to listen to one genre for the rest of your life, what would it be? Now that can become very hard because my mood will change different day of what I'm in the mood to listen to, but I would primarily say it'll probably be old school 90s R&B and hip hop. That's where my heart always goes. I mean, you give me anything with Dr. Dre or Toni Braxton or Lauryn Hill or Aaliyah, Destiny's Child, we are in musical heaven. So, probably them. Oh, and don't forget Mariah Carey, cause we stan. Oh, and Biggie. Basically, that genre of music is just my favourite. It's slick, it's sexy, it's heartbreaking, it's beautiful. It gives you every single mood you are looking for in one. Banging. What is your biggest regret in life? I don't have any regrets. I don't believe in regrets. I believe in mistakes and learning from them. No! I'm content in my life, bitch. Certain things I may not be the proudest of, but they're not regrets. They're all a learning process. And question 13 is, if you could instantly learn a language, what would it be? Now, I would say to you, oh my god, I'm honestly starting to drip now. Mum, is the heating off, love? Oh, Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm in the fucking Sahara. Oh, look how red I'm getting. Back to the question, what's the language you could instantly learn? I've actually been learning for the last year French anyway, so it'd probably be French. God, it's so hard though, I've learned to actually master the actual diction of French. very challenging, but it's one of my big life goals, and I'm loving it every time. I've been a bit lazy with it recently, but the bitch is committed to learn it. Just imagine Harvey being able to live in Paris and speak French. You know it's a fantasy I need. Our next question is, what's your favourite time of day and day of the week? Quite random, but I liked that. My favourite day of the week, it changes, but I'm a big fan of a Thursday. Huh? No, we like a Thursday. We like a do you know what? I'm a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday guy. I've always been a midweek person. Don't know why. I just find it quite fun. If no, I'm lying. It's a Sunday. See, look, that's not an easy answer, clearly. I don't know. I like most days. I just don't really fuck with Friday, Saturdays, or sometimes Mondays. I'm in a certain mood. I know everyone would traditionally like the weekend. I've never really been a massive weekend person. Maybe when I get a 9 to 5, I'll like it more. But nah. Basic. And my favourite time of the day, currently, it does change. I'm a really big fan of 3 p.m. at the moment. I don't know why. The sun is shining, the mood is groovy, I feel alive. I've normally done my workout by that point so I can relax and feel great. So, 3 p.m. What is your all-time favourite item of clothing? I would say to you, if it was in my wardrobe, I have this gorgeous Burberry-inspired cape poncho that I've had for a few years. I will never get rid of it. I barely wear it, but it's my absolute everything, and every time I wear it, I literally feel like a diva. So, a diva is a female version of a hustler. Do you know what I mean? But if it's in general, it's a flare jean. I'm a very big fan of jeans. I have many pairs of jeans. That's my kind of go-to. I know it doesn't seem like I really love an oversized jumper, which I do, but it's definitely a flare jean. The biggest lesson you've learned in lockdown? I'd say I've learned 2. God, we're getting deep. The first one would be process is important and patience is a virtue, but the rewards are stunning. And the other is look after your internal if you want to live a happy and successful external. Boom. If you were on death row, what would your last meal be? That would be smack bang my favourite. It's a classic chicken roast dinner. We stand for a roast. It's my everything. Even if I go away to different countries, I tend to really get homesick for a roast dinner. I don't know why, just no one does it like the English, do they? Oh, stunning. But yeah, roast dinner. Be my last meal. I'd be very proud of that. With extra gravy, honey. Number 18 is, do you have a pet peeve? Yes, I do. I would say I absolutely hate when people are bad with punctuality. I'm very good with punctuality. I'm always on time. Oh my God. Always there when you call, because I'm always on time. Hashtag Ashanti and Ja Rule. But yeah, I'm always on time, so I normally hate it, and I had to do a lot of mental exercises to be prepared, and a lot of my friends love their tardiness and love their lateness. So I would normally say, for example, some of my friends, if they tell me we're meeting at 3, in my head I'm like, okay, 4, and I get there for 4, and they're on time. Do you know what I mean? And our second final question is, where's the next place on your travel bucket list and why? And I would say to you, I actually planned, it would be Peru. I planned a trip just before the lockdown happened last year, where I was gonna go and I was gonna do 5 days hiking the Machu Picchu, and then I was gonna go to the Amazon rainforest and do ayahuasca and just explore that part of Peru really. But it got cancelled, well, it's been delayed, so that's probably top of my list. I have a big thing in life where I want to see the 7 wonders of the world, and that's one of the modern. So it would be that, and Peru looks incredible, right? So it would be that. And last but not least, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I don't like to really visualize that. I like to hope, well, firstly, I'm alive. But where do I see myself in 5 years? More peaceful, more knowledgeable, happier, fitter, a yogi mastermind. And yeah, hopefully in a similar place I am in now, just with more evolution. It's bad to ponder too much in the future. Oh, and a little heads up, about 8 of my friends did ask what your deepest, darkest secret was, and as I've told you all before, a diva never reveals his secrets. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a little get to know me, as you saw. I hope you felt like you got more of a sense of the HK, he is gay. I liked this. I think I was just naturally born for like interviews, so answering questions about myself is quite fun. So if you like it, please don't forget to subscribe, give a little comment on your favourite part and a good old like. Hashtag iconic. Thank you so much for everyone who's been sending your support for these videos so far. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you are enjoying this journey with me as well. And until next time at Harvey's Hangout, I love you, I adore you, bonsoir. Mwah.